If you had to have one meal from your childhood, what would that be? Well, for me, it's meatloaf. I love my mama's meatloaf growing up, and today we're gonna do a meatloaf. We're gonna do it over on the pellet grill. It's gonna be some good groceries. Hey, let's get started. That's some good groceries. Meatloaf, the recipes are endless. It's like opinions, people's opinions. There's tons of them. Everybody's got one. This one's kind of simple. You can bougie it up however you like. But you know, Mama's meatloaf, it was pretty simple. And doggone it, it was good. I'm gonna start off by chop up a little yellow onion. I'm probably gonna use half of this, okay? All right, got that chopped. Now, we're gonna take this, we're gonna go over to the griddle. Got our griddle, got it pre-warmed. Just on a low heat. It's really cold out here. That's what I'm using for my heater, to be honest with you. We're gonna add a little bit of fat to this. Use a little bit of bacon up. This right here is just like a refined bacon fat. Also, you wanna do here is you wanna get your pellet grill up to 350 degrees. The idea here is we're gonna cook these about 2 to 3 minutes. We want a nice caramelization. Just get them sweated out, you know, right? Just get a little flavor. We'll get it out. This is a mixture, meatloaf mix. I thought, man, that'd be great. It's got veal, beef, and pork. And then I want to use another pound of ground beef, okay? All right. Let's get this, boom, right into there. Get that, make sure you get that diaper out right there. Put that right in here too. Ready? Bam. What else we're gonna put in here? Well, got a little glass dish here. I need a cup of milk. I'm using half and half because, well, I like to use half and half. Got some eggs. I'm gonna do 2 eggs. I like to crack my eggs into the milk, then mix it up really well. One thing I also like to add into the milk mixture, a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. There we go. Now, to our mixture, we need about a cup of panko, Japanese breadcrumb. To this mixture, I'm actually gonna put it into our egg mixture. Over on onions, let's go check on them. Yeah, see that right there? See that nice caramelization? These right here got about another minute or so. And since they only got just a little while longer, I want to use a little bit of garlic. You don't want to add your garlic too soon. You don't want your garlic to burn. It's not good. One last thing to our milk mixture. This is just some beef powder. It's just basically powdered beef bouillon. All right, our onions pretty much done. Look at that, so beautiful. Take those over to our mix and put it right there with our breadcrumbs. We got our egg, got our milk, got that mixture. We're just going right into this big old bowl, and we're gonna give it a little mixy. We're gonna need some gloves for this. A little messy. We got our breadcrumbs, and what I like to do is try to get that bread, or the breadcrumbs, mind you, into that milk and kind of get that moist. Trick here is you don't want to over mix it, but you want to mix it. I know, sounds weird, but like you see this, you know, right there. Yeah, you want to kind of make sure it all has some of that milk, egg, panko. So I just kind of go in with my loose fingers here and just kind of feather it. I got this is just a little baking sheet, half baking sheet. And we're gonna take our mixture, pull off it right there. Make sure you get everything. Now, your forming skills. Make sure everything is kind of nice and loafy. Take our gloves off. We'll do one glove. Now, season this up a little bit. I want to use a little bit of this Outlaw seasoning from Blackstone. This is like a barbecue rub just on the outside. And then another thing that I really like is Blackstone blackened steak seasoning. The blackening, the charcoal, active charcoal really gives a nice color. There's also a nice flavor there too. That's gonna make a pretty loaf. Now, let's head on over to the smoker. I'm gonna put this onto the top rack. It just kind of helps the pots right here in the bottom. Just wanna make sure it don't have a real indirect heat, okay? We're gonna check it in about 30 minutes, all right? All right, at the 30-minute mark, let's check this out. Oh man, yeah. Got some nice color going on. Obviously not done, but getting there. Getting there. Looks so good. While our meatloaf is finishing up, it's at the 30-minute mark, we're gonna make the glaze. Start out with a little bit of ketchup, a little bit of mustard. I like to add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce and healthy amount of brown sugar. You know that you could take brown sugar, pop it in the microwave, and it'll not do that. It'll kind of unclump it, but we got some moisture in here. And there's a nice little glaze for our meatloaf. So our meatloaf is not quite done, guys. We're probably another, I would say another 20 maybe 30 minutes, but I doubt it. So we're gonna use this time to glaze our meatloaf. I left it in the pellet grill about 10 more minutes, and I thought now's a good time. We made this glaze, let's put it on. And we're gonna finish our meatloaf with the glaze on it. The cool thing about this is that's gonna set real nicely. That brown sugar is gonna kind of caramelize, gonna get darker. All right, I'm gonna take this back to the smoker, and when you come back, it's gonna be done. Would you look at this? Shoo! Now that is a meatloaf, y'all. Notice how that sugar has kind of caramelized right there. We're gonna let this cool off, then we're gonna slice it, and we're gonna try it. All right, folks, I've transferred it to, well, basically another pan, just to try to clean it up a little bit, but let's slice it. Let's see what we got. Ooh-wee. There we go. Use my spatula here. Get in there. Look at that right there. Woohoo, nice and moist. Look at that. Woo, doggies. Boy, that looks good. Guys, hey, there's nothing more to do here but to give this meatloaf a try. I want to try without my sauce. I love dipping it in the sauce. The end piece is always my favorite too. Oh man, so moist. The caramelized onions, it's a must. Very good. Try a little bit of that sauce right here. The exterior, the bark, so good. Y'all give this recipe a try. Put it in your pellet grill, put it in your oven, same difference. If you don't have a pellet grill, I suggest you get one. Head on over to Lowe's and you can get that unit right there. Hey, I appreciate you watching. Appreciate your support. Hey, head on over to the Blackstone Network where you see other awesome videos just like this. Hey, I'm Matt Hussey, and that's some good groceries.